ever been accused of something completely ridiculous? Well, let me tell you about a time this happened to the legendary trickster, Abu Nawas. It's a story that proves wit is more valuable than wealth. One sunny afternoon, Abu Nawas was enjoying a leisurely stroll through the city. As he passed by a large, fancy house, a wealthy but notoriously stingy merchant stormed out, looking furious. "You!" he shouted, pointing a finger at Abu Nawas. "You've been walking back and forth in front of my house all day. The pleasant aroma of my cooking is wafting out, and you've been enjoying it for free." Abu Nawas was baffled. "I was just walking," he replied calmly. "But the merchant wouldn't have it. That delicious smell is part of my property," he declared. "You've been smelling my food, so you must pay me for it." The absurdity was mind-boggling, but the merchant was serious and dragged Abu Nawas to see the judge. The judge listened to the merchant's bizarre complaint. He demanded a hefty sum of silver coins from Abu Nawas for smelling his food. The crowd that had gathered murmured in disbelief. How could anyone be so greedy? The judge, seeing the merchant's influence, was hesitant to dismiss the case outright. He turned to Abu Nawas and asked, "What do you have to say for yourself?" "This is where the magic happens." Abu Nawas smiled. "Your Honor," he said, "I agree to pay the merchant, but I must pay him in a manner that fits the crime." He then turned to the crowd and asked to borrow a bag of silver coins. A kind soul handed him a small pouch. Abu Nawas walked over to the greedy merchant. Instead of handing him the bag, he held it close to the merchant's ear and shook it vigorously. The silver coins inside jingled and clinked, creating a loud, satisfying sound. "What are you doing?" the merchant demanded, confused. Abu Nawas shook the bag again. "Listen closely," he said with a grin. The coins clattered and chimed. After a few more shakes, he turned back to the judge. "Your Honor," he announced, "I have paid my debt." The judge, the merchant, and everyone in the courtroom were stunned into silence. "Paid your debt," the merchant sputtered. "You didn't give me a single coin." Abu Nawas's smile widened. "This man charged me for the smell of his food, something intangible that can't be held. Therefore, I have paid him with the sound of my money, something he can hear but cannot hold." A wave of laughter erupted through the courtroom. The judge, finally seeing the perfect justice in this, roared with approval. He dismissed the case, telling the merchant he had been paid in full. The humiliated merchant could do nothing but storm away, his greed getting him nothing but public embarrassment. Abu Nawas returned the bag of coins, thanked its owner, and walked away a hero once again. And that's the story of how Abu Nawas paid for a smell with a sound, teaching everyone a valuable lesson. Cleverness will always triumph over greed. What do you think? It just goes to show that the best solutions are often the most creative ones. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tales of wit and wisdom. See you in the next video.